Hey guys, Tune Marine here, another video for you. This one, doing some more story time. This story cracks me up whenever I think of it. It just does. It's funny. So we were doing our rifle training. We were, what do they call it, grass week? Shit, it's been too long. I believe it was grass week when you kind of learn just the basics of the weapon. And for us, they had us sit around in this huge circle around these barrels that were in the middle of the circle that had little targets on them. And what you had to do is you got a partner, and you had to sit there and get into the different firing positions and then practice aiming at the targets and slowly pulling the trigger, to basically understand how the weapon works and kind of understand sight picture, sight alignment, all that sort of stuff. And you'll get taught all that shit, so don't worry. But we were out there for a long time, just all day, every day. And the drill instructors were guarding the head. And so you could go to the bathroom if you wanted, but if you did, you would have to deal with the drill instructors. So a lot of guys didn't really want to go, and they would just hold their shit. My buddy, who I went to high school with, actually, and he was my partner, we'd always team up for this sort of shit. But he didn't want to go over there either, and so he pulled out, when we were next to each other, what was I doing? I think I was in the prone. And then your partner basically sits there, and our marksman instructor was actually pretty smart dude. He made it where you put boot laces into the bolt. You take out the charging handle, put the bolt in. What's the charging handle? Fuck, I don't know. You take something, I'll have to mess it to figure it out. And basically, whenever I would pull the trigger, my buddy would use these boot laces to yank back on the bolt and to kind of give the rifle the feel of recoil, which was cool because it kind of lets you feel, how the rifle was supposed to react when you fired it. And so that's what your partner's there for, is to do that for you when you pull the trigger. And so I'm in the prone, and my buddy pulls out his canteen while the drill instructors, they were off doing their thing, and then our instructor was on the other side of the circle helping some kids. And my buddy starts pouring out all his water, and you carry 2 canteens on you, but he starts pouring out all this water, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, dude, I gotta piss so bad. I'm like, oh Jesus. And so he poured out all his water, whipped his shit out right next to me, and starts pissing into his canteen, which was fucking terrible. And he pissed, did his thing, and screwed the lid back on, and then put it in a little pouch thing that you're supposed to wear, and carried on like it was an everyday thing. And that's not even the worst part of it. It was pretty bold of him to piss like that in front of when all the drill instructors and everyone else and their mom is out there. But the shitty thing is we knew that our kill hat loved to take everyone's canteens and just throw that shit everywhere and make you fucking just try to grab canteens and get back to where you were. And sure as shit, that night, he did that. He went around kicking the canteens all over the place, fucking whatever. And my friend ensured that he did not get back his original canteen. He ended up with 2 clean, fresh canteens, and some poor bastard in our platoon ended up with a canteen that was completely full of piss. And I really hope to God he didn't have to drink it. If he did, he never puked, as far as I know. But man, it was... Oh, dude, it was terrible. I was like, what the fuck, man? And he didn't feel guilty about it at all. That's the funny part. He was just like, yep, well, life sucks. I'm gonna fucking deal with it. I was like, yeah, touche. I was like, but I'm pretty sure you're going to hell for this, because that was terrible. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. So, yeah, just be aware of that people do some shady shit. So, and, be careful before you drink out of your canteens when you're there, because you never know what may be in it. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, hit me up, and I'll do what I can to answer them. Semper Fi.